What makes working with me better than working with regular personal trainers and nutritionists that you can often find in the gym floor?
I have worked with personal trainers before, and the problem is they specialize in like workouts and things like that, or specific areas. What you do is you look at holistically everything. So, because you will understand the reason why I'm not doing this training is because of this and this, maybe because of my impact of work pressures or whatever. So, you get the full approach, and that means that you can't let me off the hook if I always use excuses all the time to get away from it. So you understand the full picture. You know when I'm trying to bluff you. You know when I'm not putting the work in. And the benefit I get is more long term, where I feel like I understand what I have to do to move forward, you know. So you really do help in that way. You specialize in everything. I treat you more as a life coach, not as a personal trainer, if that makes sense.
I mean, one, it's a one-stop shop. So I've got you that does nutrition, the workouts, a certain level of spirituality as well. So that it's sort of one person that offers it all. But I think it's just a way that you build a trust, you build a bond, and it just makes things easier for me to listen to what you're saying. And I get the impression from you, and I know it's true, that you do this because you want to help people, not because you want the money.
It's the fact that we're able to work with anyone and turn them into a champion of sorts. And the other thing that I really appreciate about you is that you recognize that there's no greatest of all time. There's rather each of us with individual talent stacks, right? And you're able to see each individual person as like, so for example, Jerry's really good at this stack of thing that he's good at and that's unique to him. And you're gonna work with that to give him an exercise regimen and a way of approaching it mentally and spiritually that's complementary to that, instead of just top-down forcing like some kind of regime on a one-size-fits-all regime, which would never work with a group like this, I think.
You're not about the money. You're about the lifestyle. You're about the individual. You're about, you know, making people better.
Yeah, I mean, they don't care, right? So I mean, they only want to just, because I have a trainer there in a gym, and they, you know, like, for them it's not so important that I succeed. For them is, you know what I mean, like they only want to sell the hours and do it, and then they forget about me. They don't care. I mean, I get it, but yeah, but you are different. Like, maybe because you are online and you have to keep up and in touch, you know, it's somehow the connection is there from the beginning. You have to care to run after people, check their stats. The app is cool because you can actually check the stats, right? Yeah, that's the difference. I mean, you really care about the success of the people.
First of all, we also talked a lot about other topics, of course the physical side of things, but also business, for instance. And I don't know what it is, but to me, I always want to talk about these topics, and if I have someone around me where who I can talk to regarding the business side of things, and then also have other topics, like for instance in your case the physical or the workout side of things, that it's just motivational for me. And I don't know, it just clicked. I mean, you don't you don't waste a lot of time talking, at least with me, and that's what I really appreciate. I need clear instructions, and I need someone who slaps the whiplash behind me and gets me going, and that's what you did at the beginning. Unfortunately, I mean, or actually fortunately, you don't have to do it as often, because I think I'm quite disciplined, but that's what I actually wanted, to have someone who punishes me if I don't deliver. It's not really physical punishment though, but I mean, it's help to hold me accountable, and that's what I need.